Alright folks, so this is basically a short series of videos that are designed to help mission makers in Editor, Zeus and people that are going to be sort of handling server, so updating mods and changing maps. So starting off with the lovely point of making the maps. As a mission maker or a Zeus, you're going to need access on our Discord to the Departamento Munitorum, I'll speak it right, channel, and primarily the compilations and Zeus files. With that, you have access to the mod pack. You will need this if you're making missions or you're Zeusing, as it gives you access to mods that the standard player does not have. Other things to be aware of, I've put in some files. Basically, this is the script for an arsenal in game. You put this in the that particular items init box. This is a list of random scripts and stuff that I've put together. It's up to you if you want to look at it. This is our spawn comp, so spawn compilation. I recommend that you download this to your Steam or subscribe to it because it's just easier if you're making 40k missions. Server settings, I recommend you download this because that basically is just ease of use again, and it gives you easy access to stuff like that. The description.ext and the logo, the banner, recommend you download these to your computer, as I've got here. Because basically, again, ease of use. The description.ext enables you to basically have access to the SOG radio support, SOG logistics, and our custom Fortify menu. This piece of code here, say you have a player that you want to have access to it, you have to have this code in their init box. If a unit doesn't have it, they can't have access to the radio support or logistics. It just makes it easier. As obviously follow this little word through here, but yeah. So it's basically that there. So now, if you when you're in Armour, I've already done it on this particular map, but to upload those files that I talked about, what you're going to need to do is file, save, do save as in this case. And you're going to need to save it as a multiplayer mission, so click there and then type in whatever you want. Now this one is called Death Wagon, so since I've already done it, so what you'll need to do is, if you want to upload those files, let me just find, there we go. So basically I've already done this, but if you go back to the start, you want to find your document folder, so click there, Armour 3 other profiles, your particular username, so obviously mine's Gothard, and then you have the option for single player or multiplayer. You want to click on MP missions, and then scroll through your list until you find that particular saved as that map. So this one, Death Wagon. So all you're going to do is you're going to, wherever you've saved it on your computer, so for me it's here, you're going to select your fifth logo 1 and description.ext and copy and paste into this box, into this file. You'll notice you've already got one in here called mission.sqm. That is your mission file. So whatever else you add, the name of the game, the name of the file, the whole thing is on here. These two are just add-ons. Do not delete this because you'll delete everything you've done. Yeah, so that's pretty much easy as is. You can close that down, and then if you click on open, reopen the file, and then obviously all that will be loaded up. Now you'll notice with the Fortify tool, when you put down the module for it, Fortify, you only have generally the normal base game options. When with that, the description.ext, that enables you to put down the special one, which is, yeah, you'll see that in a second. So again, server settings. So basic setup, you want to go settings, add-on options. Now this is the part where obviously I click on my server settings, minimize that, and grab this. Now you just want to select all of it and copy. Easy as that. Now you've got server and mission. I do it to both to sort of double things up. Click on import and you get this blank box. So control paste, done. Server, import, paste, OK, and that should be completely done. So you just click OK, and the server settings are now on there. The server settings are already pre-made, so you don't have to worry about this at all. The next thing you want to do is go to here where it says attributes, click on there, click multiplayer, so you can define the game mode if you really want. Summary, you can put a title in here. You want to uncheck enable AI, uncheck that. Respawn, click there, click on custom position. Then what you want to do is, you can leave the show respawn counter on, that's fine, but you want to check the select respawn position box. Respawn delay is infantry, I normally have it at 5 seconds. Vehicle respawn delay is, I normally have it about 10. And the only other thing you want to touch really is the save loadout. So check that box, then press OK. To add a bit of flavour, generally I do attributes general, and then I change it to say like AW2, AW2, and then what do I call it? Death underscore wagon. Never have spaces. Always put that, and then I always put a.trooper. Now for the actual logo and like the intro text and stuff like that, you can so you make note of if it's a JPG file. So what you want to do, you want to uncheck that require DLC as well. So loading screen picture, and that's where you type it in. So it's called fifth logo 1.jpg, and now that will appear as like your main banner text. I always do a the fifth deploys once more sort of thing. I can edit that later, and then just you can also select independents, who they're allied to. So at the moment they're set to friendly with us, blue 4, and hostile against op 4. So you can press OK. So just basically that's a very, very quick intro of how to set up the mission. So initial steps only. Notice we have nothing on the map at the moment, nothing on the map whatsoever. So next I'll cover basically the basic Zeus, adding Zeus modules, adding a basic loadout, basic respawn rather, and the arsenal, and then I'll show you how to use the spawn comp, and then go into like sort of unit attributes, so you can add different things to that. But yeah, in the end.